Broadcasting live from the mixed up world of Hyrule, deliberately mixed up this time. This is the Link to the Past Plando Tournament. Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Dr. Botastic. Joining me today on commentaries is Antism. How's it going?
I'm doing just grand. We've got an interesting race coming up here with Johnthebranch and fredAKAderf. This is their first matchup together, I think, so far.
That it is. So, this will be Group D. Of course, doing sort of a round robin within the groups here to determine who moves on. But yeah, when you're saying this is their first match, Fred has played a match before, but I think this is John's first match overall.
And both of these are pretty good runners. I'm looking forward to seeing a good matchup here.
Apparently, John also had a match, so there we go. All right.
We should be on our way soon here.
Pretty soon we're going to get this set up. For those of you who don't know, we've got our settings today. This is just basically open mode settings, as you would see in various other tournaments going on at the moment. Randomized swords, no key sanity, just, the basic stuff ready to go.
But it feels like sometimes in the most basic stuff comes the trolliest of seeds and the trolliest of locations.
Yeah. Now, of course, our my co-commentator here, Antism, is responsible for for rolling this seed here. So I'm sure you guys will get some interesting entertainment value out of that.
Yep, but mum's the word till the end of the race. So we won't find out till the
I only know about one thing, and I completely forgot the booth got a pick anyway, so I honestly would have just let it go. All right, so should be up soon. I think maybe John has his stream paused on his end or something.
It seems like a bit of a technical hiccup, but should be good in a minute or so.
All right. So there are just a few little things that our runners had access to. I believe that for the group stage, they were allowed to place 2 items apiece. Is that correct?
Yep, they can place 2 items each, and
I think one of which can be a dungeon prize if they want to, or something like that. But
I don't think there's any such thing like that. It's just 2 items. No. Though placing dungeon prizes is an interesting call.
All right. So yeah, two items apiece. There was one selected by our tracker, Link to the Past Ken. Put that together. One selected by an audience member. And that's about it.
Yep, and our audience today was Xandra.
Ah, okay. I think I know who you're talking about, actually.
All right, and we should be off any second now. There we go. Both starting at Link's house.
I see.
And we have all crystals in the light world, so that's actually really nice.
Yeah, it does mean we don't have Moon Pearl on pedestal, I'll tell you that much.
That is true.
Which is not as rare a thing as you might think in this particular mode, where people can set what they want.
Yeah, that is a fairly common audience pick. So a lot of times it causes a lot of logic bombs at the same time.
My favorite thing is putting Moon Pearl on pedestal in an inverted seed.
Ugh. Bunny travel.
All right, both runners are heading up toward the lumberjack area.
Yeah, this isn't a bad thing to check out in a Plando. Sometimes the knowledge can be very important. And there is our hammer.
So what kind of sadistic person? I mean...
Hey, you never know. Maybe the seed just threw it up there.
Sure.
And Fred is going to go check it as well. I thought maybe for a sec he was just going to check the hoarder crab prize and then leave. But no, he checked it. So good information.
All right. We see the Lost Woods hideout with a, just a chunk of bombs. Bombs, very nice to have early on, of course, because there are a few items that you would have to kind of go out of your way to get otherwise.
Yeah, that is true. Plus, you don't have to waste any money.
Mm-hmm. Because we do need to get that bottle vendor's item, potentially. And, as of right now, they might have to jump back in for some extra money unless there's some real money available early.
That's true. And since it is customizer, there are no prize pools, so you may just keep pulling the trees and hope for some 20s start dropping or something. That's also a viable play.
I mean, I think the trees are going to be the same for different tiers, no matter what. But like, what you're saying is like the drop pools; those are going to be completely randomized, that sort of thing.
Yep. They're just not the set ones for standard rando, basically.
Blue Male sitting there in Blind's Hut today, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
And it's a great thing to get early on when you're on 4 hearts and no weapons.
All right, 50 rupees. That gets us to our bottle vendor money. Oh, also there was a cape in there. I didn't even mention that.
Oh, yeah, that'll be interesting. We already know they have to do Aga. That might be their access if they find a sword and a lamp.
And we got a glove.
There's a glove.
So yeah, Back of Escape is now a play that people can do. Piece of heart from the bottle vendor. Nothing to write home about. And we go to Chicken Town. Nope. So the only real significant item being the glove from the well here.
And that's a convenient bottle.
That is a straight up vanilla bottle. Not only is it in its normal position, but it's also containing the thing it normally does.
sick kid not really having anything for us, though, so we keep moving on.
Exactly.
Heart container on the library, I doubt we'll be seeing that again.
Yeah, unless for some reason we have a major shortage of hearts and find the boots early.
That's fair. Interesting that John decided to just go straight for the race game. Normally, if I've got less than 5 bombs, I don't like to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I've only got 2 bombs, I have to. Oh, hello.
But well, that paid off.
Yeah, I have to just figure that I'm gonna buy a 10-pack somewhere. That's the way I figure. But we are gonna get this flute activated, and we are sort of on a delay here, so the timing's gonna be terrible. But I have something prepared. It has been quite a while since I've seen Plando's style, where everyone can try to mess you up. It might make things real slow if you don't read the game's flow. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a duck.
Very nice, very nice.
All right. And John heading straight off to the South Shore Dam area.
Pretty quick to get around the world now that you have that flute.
This is Maine. Can I say the dam area? I'm just kidding. Alright, so just a piece of heart and 5 rupees there. Interestingly enough, Fred going straight for the Ice Rod Cave. Perhaps there's something placed over here.
That is kind of suspicious. And John's actually heading over to Gina and Desert area first.
Yeah. Fred having a little thing pretending that the flute was bombs for a second there. I sort of thing I would do. I don't think anyone placed 10 arrows there in Ice Rod Cave. Seems like a waste of a pick.
Yeah, that it would. Yeah, just probably just checking to make sure that maybe John didn't place anything there. And farming money.
Alright,
but it will take a while. Okay. I thought if he kept there to maybe farm up the Zora money, that would take a pretty long time.
Oh, we got
the boots.
Boots, 4 days.
That is very nice.
All right. Moving on, Fred also going to pick up those boots. So it's very possible one of them placed that. I don't know.
If I had to wager a guess, I would assume possibly Johnthebranch because he went straight there. But that's just a guess.
There is that possibility, yes. I wouldn't be surprised to see some back of escape shenanigans here, but looks like John's leaving. Fred is gonna do the thing that John just did, and then maybe he'll go into the back of escape. We'll see.
Yeah, I was actually gonna make a comment about how no one's gone to Many Moldorm Cave. Then I realized both of these guys have like a bomb or two.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was talking about getting a 10-pack. All right, green pendant is in Thieves Town. That sometimes indicates, potential value either on the pendant or on the pedestal, just because Thieves Town's fairly easy to beat once you get there.
That is very true. And we already know where the hammer is, so...
This Back of Escape brought to you by Red Things, including the Red Mail.
That's actually really nice, yeah.
Meanwhile, John heading to Eastern Palace, which we know to be a crystal. Without the bow or the big key, might not be able to clear it. The big key, of course, will be in here, but the bow, we don't know. Though putting a bow in Eastern Palace is a pretty good move. Not gonna lie.
That would be a pretty good move. That way you don't have to double dip it. And hopefully there's enough progression early on where people aren't forced in here.
Though at this rate, what I'm expecting to see is lamp and what's it called? A sword. Yeah.
Yeah, Fred's gonna go buy some bombs.
Ooh. That was a glove. I wasn't quite expecting that one.
We're just a moon pearl away from Dark World access now then.
Yeah. Can we get like mirror?
Oh
so that
god.
we can then go get like the moon pearl out of Checkerboard Cave?
That would be awful.
That would be, not gonna lie, not unexpected given Plando standards.
Yeah. Unexpected or unsuspicious. Or inspin? Yeah, how does that word work?
I think the word you're looking for is inconspicuous.
Yes, that is the word I was looking for.
But yeah, Mini Moldorm Cave just turned out to be a buttload of Garbo.
Alright, and looks like Fred is making that play over to Eastern now.
Kind of thinking at this point there might be something in like Spectacle Rock Cave, or maybe Zora proper.
Yeah, that's a possibility. And I believe he's got the key. Yep. And he's back in the room, in the dark room. Very nice. Done without the sword, yeah.
Alright, so John is taking it cautiously here on account of only having 2 hearts coming into the room. Makes sense.
And is back down to 2 hearts. Oh no!
So yeah, if you want to take it real careful there, another thing you can do, if like the pots are gone, you can just go right and leave the room, and the pots will be back when you come back, so you can throw them at the remaining enemies.
You know, I had no idea that was the case. I might have to do that if I'm on low health later on now.
Yeah. See, these are the strats that I learned because I am bad.
And Fred, save and quit. I'm not going to go deeper into Eastern.
Oh, going for King's Tomb here. That's
beeline for King's Tomb.
That feels like a plant.
let's see what we got then.
It's mirror. It is
Oh,
mirror.
damn.
Called it.
All right, let's see
Immediate
where Fred
flip to
heads
6.
up to.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Never
Flute
mind.
to 1.
I felt like it was going to be Moon Pearl and Checkerboard Cave there.
I mean, that's still a possibility if it's not, because all we have up to access up here is Hera and a bit of Spectacle Rock. Just
there's a full
on top.
heart there. I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. 20 rupees inside. Leave that behind. And John's actually gonna do some water walk right here.
Mm-hmm.
And we
All right.
have Swamp is the other red crystal. We had Pendants, T-Rock, and Skullwoods. And we already knew Green Pendant, Thieves Town.
So that could be an indication that somebody like put the fire rod in GT or something.
That is the case, because that's really the only dungeons you need to do those. Then if it is there, we would need to find Bombos then, because ice is a pendant. Ice is a crystal. And if we do not find a big key here, we do, so we can keep going. We still don't have anything to kill Moldorm with, though.
Nope.
And to be honest, I would probably be doing this exact same thing and then forget that, oh, I can't kill Moldorm. As soon as I dropped in. As John the Branch picks up that mirror.
So the other thing we haven't seen is like the front of Escape.
Oh yeah, that bomb escape would. Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Nope. All right, that's both items in Hera.
Yep, and Fred's leaving. So where to, Fred?
Checkerboard Cave.
Come on, you can do it.
Maybe.
He's heading there.
See, that's the thing with this. Like I said, I only knew of one of the plants in this, and I've just been calling things.
And John the Branch is headed straight there as well, so he's not even going to go up to Hera.
Mm-hmm.
Is Fred trying to set up a Super Bunny there?
Yeah, it looks like he successfully set it up, though I think taking damage actually cancels it. So...
shoot.
Oh, I like the peach sprite in the Dark World, the buddy sprite. There's the pearl.
And what do you know? Very simultaneous pickups here.
Yeah, that doesn't happen by accident.
Mirror,
maybe
fine,
it does.
But, it could. Very well could. Alright, so now Fred can go check out that...
But I think it was
shed.
Probably John's plant, because John knew to go there while Fred decided to go for the Super Bunny trick.
That could be. Meanwhile, we get the lamp in Meyer's shed.
Interesting. Yeah, that's actually something that Fred might need pretty soon. in desert here. You do need a fire source in order to beat it. It also helps to have a weapon to kill the boss.
I would rather not do a bombs land mow.
I mean, it can be done.
It can be done, yes, but I would rather not do it.
It's actually not that
Mario
bad
too.
if you know how to time it, but you probably want to go like buy some bomb upgrades before you do it.
Oh, absolutely. I don't even know how many bombs it takes. That's how many it takes.
It's 4 hits per landmo.
So if you'd have to double up on a couple of them, otherwise you won't have enough bombs.
You would.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I don't think either of us is gonna go for it. And I believe the last item is on landmos.
It does appear to be the case. Did we see what was on the ledge?
I believe it was just 5 rupees earlier.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right. Oh yeah, people looked at it when they went to go see Agina's cave, that's right.
Also, did we get a pendant check, or not a pendant check, but a medallion check from either of them?
You know, I imagine we did, but I was not looking because I'm bad.
Well, I'm right there with you because I'm asking. All right, John is debating.
Both runners heading for the Dark World here via the one access point they have.
And going to go check out Bumper Ledge. That's not a bad play, considering you got that cape pretty early.
Yeah.
Oh no, just Fridays. Okay. Yeah.
$50 rupees on top, a 10 arrows at the chess game, and John will be opening Thieves Town and then heading around. Simultaneous village checks. One of them significantly better than the other.
Yeah, powder is very, very useful when you have no weapon.
Powder's your friend. Powder is something you could actually use to get an item right now.
Yeah, they can just hop over there. Just mirror over. But you know where the hammer is already. So if you don't want to lose your mirror portal, you may want to leave it off. But it's up to the runners.
Well, I mean, the fact that I've got it already makes me want to just do it.
That is true.
And I've got the flute, I can just get right back to the main Dark World portal, and there's no other way for me to get to the Dark World anyway.
Yeah, and you have mitts too, so you can go the quick way as well. And Fred is going to go into Green Pendant Thieves Town without a weapon.
Yeah, could be a thing.
Who knows, we could have his sword just sitting in the front 4 right here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that, honestly. And I wouldn't even feel like that was a plant. I'm just like, yeah, the seed would do that. See?
What do you know?
Look at this. Look at this game.
So now the question is, do you continue to the back, or do you stay and just do the front 4?
Good question.
I don't think he meant to
Fred,
go in
are
there.
you okay? Whoops.
Didn't cancel the dash fast enough.
Big key. Yeah, so it is a legitimate question whether you continue here or not, despite having the sword. just because, if you do continue, you'd be potentially abandoning the big chest of Thieves Town.
That's
and
true.
If somebody put a hammer on the ledge and you saw that, you might be thinking, well, I wouldn't put it past him to put something on Thieves Town big chest or something
I think
like
that's
that.
why Fred is going to go do Aga right here. Or do Escape and then Aga.
Yeah, he's going to do back of Escape first, but yeah.
And then go get the hammer and then maybe complete the rest of it. Alright, 10 arrows on the Smiths.
We are going to see that magic bat check from John.
Interesting that, Fred's just throwing some bombs because, picked up the map in the back of Escape. That was just frustration, I think.
There. Yeah, for a second there, I thought he might have been trying to death warp, and then it was like, no, he's got the mirror. He's just expressing salt.
Yeah, but a bottle on the magic bat is actually pretty useful. Blanked on the location for a sec. Alright, so John, where are you gonna head next? Well, there is only one place. Wonder if he's gonna do the south route to like Hype Cave or head into Thieves Town here.
We will see.
North, okay. Ignore me.
Looks like potential for Skull Woods checks. Also going to check the Bumper Cave, which we didn't see, or we saw earlier from Fred. Could also check Graveyard Ledge if you really wanted to.
That is true. We haven't seen that till. And with the flute, it's a quick trip to get back to the village, so why not?
All right, Fred, heading into the Aga Tower climb with a fighter's sword and just not much else.
Yeah, not even a bow to make it easier. Alright, Johnthebranch is going to save and quit. I'm a little surprised nobody has saved the uncle just yet, because you've had the flute, you've got a lamp. It's a good save and quit point.
I mean, the old man?
Yes, not the uncle. Duh.
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to be like, oh, you said uncle. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
no, I
was just
said it to myself as soon as I realized it. So. So John's looking like he's following the same route as Kent. He doesn't have a sword, so he won't be able to do Aghanim just yet.
So the actual uncle, both runners checked early.
Yep, they did.
Silly people with their uncle routing. Who does that? I mean, what?
Only people with logic and common sense.
People who want to double dip Hyrule Castle? Sure, okay. That's what I heard.
People who like to play standard mode, like me.
Okay, fair enough. When you're playing standard mode, if you don't check Uncle first, you're doing something wrong. Somebody running double beeps?
It would have to be Fred, because they're the only one who's on 2 hearts.
Oh my good lord. Is it possible to skip Uncle in standard? I imagine through some variation of major glitches you can get around it. Yeah, ask Math Girl. She's the one who knows how to do major glitches. Especially if you have like boots, like if it's casual boots mode, all day.
Oh yeah,
Just
because you just
through
clip
everything.
out of just clip out of Hyrule Castle area. I believe there's a heart in that pot. Yep, that's the only pot that has it, I believe.
I think there are 2 hearts under pots in that room.
Yeah, there's one on the left that he picked up, and he was checking the other ones. I was like, I meant there's only one more.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, I don't know why. Yes, I do. I know exactly why I've memorized where the hearts are in that room. Because I'm bad. We've gone over this.
At least the Aghanim fight's not that bad. You just have to time your spins right and just stay to the side of them.
We can deal with the double beeps. They won't be around that much longer. Unless Fred just intentionally goes low health all the time just to bother us.
But we did get the flippers off the old man.
Uh-huh.
That opens up some checks.
Did not see that one coming, that's for sure.
Did Fred? I guess Fred didn't save him then. I guess no sword, so I didn't want to risk the dark room movement maybe. Earlier on.
That is one of the dark rooms I've learned to do without a sword, just because it's so common.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but still. If it's not in logic and it's like I can just come back here whenever with the flute, I don't mind leaving for later. John's gonna follow that. Not immediately. I guess maybe gonna go hula hand first, get some money.
Yeah, the lumberjack has the hammer on it.
Where are you going, John? That's definitely an interesting way to get back to Sanctuary.
Well, I think he's going to do the hula hand trick here.
Yeah, but he fluted to 2 instead of just saving and quitting.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Oh, missed it.
Yeah. Wasn't quite close enough.
Yeah,
If I was looking for a sword, I know where I would have looked a while ago.
Swamp Palace? Wait, we can't get in.
No. Nearby, though, I would have looked in actual Hype Cave.
Oh, yeah, that is also the case.
Also, have I mentioned that post-Aga Light World sucks yet?
Oh, yeah. Death Mountain becomes a lot more annoying.
Yeah. And then for some reason you get bees out of that tree that used to be a tree pole.
Yep. Alright, so Fred picks up the hammer and is gonna head back to Lambos, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. We still don't have whatever medallion is required for Meyer. I don't know which medallion it is. I just know we don't have it.
Pretty easy to say that when we don't have any medallions.
Correct.
And John actually tossing in the bottle. See, blue you, that's very nice. And 300 rupees. Oh, that farming feels bad now.
Who checked Lumberjack? Both of them. Both of them checked Lumberjack. So
All right.
it's likely that if it was planted, it wasn't one of them. Let's put it that way.
Since both did go up there. If I knew it was there, I wouldn't bother checking.
Unless I just wanted to throw off the chat, which seems like a bad play, because you're not playing against the chat.
Exactly. And we get a shield off of Zora, so scam. Alright, so where you headed, John? I feel like Thieves Town or swamp area's got to be the only play near Hype Cave. And very nice hammer sword ammo fight from Fred.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, just bombs there, but we did manage to pick up a crystal, and that's one.
That is the case.
All right, John has decided to dip Thieves Town.
He's going to be quite happy with this play. Alright, so here's that Hype Cave play you were talking about. But I mean, Hype Cave never has anything anymore, right?
I mean, I disagree, but sure.
See, 20 rupees. 3 bombs. Piece of heart. There you go.
See?
Well, damn.
See? What I tell you about swords.
You called both of them so far.
I promise you, I do not have a hold of the spoiler log for this seed. If anybody does, it's my co-commentator, and he's not putting it out.
I actually haven't looked at it. I've only looked at the stuff that I had to place. But so I don't actually know where most of the stuff is. More fun that way, I think.
So, one thing I found kind of hilarious is that John, when he did the digging game, the next thing he did was Cave 45, and it was red boomerang, blue boomerang.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
All right, so it does look like John also decided to piece out of Thieves Town without the hammer.
Yeah, it's a fair play. And there's that red boom. Fred's not having any of it. Leave it all behind. No need for it.
Doesn't want a red one, doesn't want a blue one, doesn't care. Whereas John went ahead and picked up both. because apparently you can never have too many boomerangs.
And Fred will actually get one more check out of this now. We'll be able to do hammer pegs as well.
Oh, yeah. Hammer pegs definitely a real, in fact, thing.
And there's
Just
her other
another
sword.
shield.
Yep.
So two shields located, one on Zora, one at good old hammer pegs. And gonna pick up that purple chest as well. No real surprises there. And he's gonna go ahead and do some magic bat, but with the hammer, so he can jump right back in the portal if he so desires. Though I don't think he will, because he came up from the south.
He might go do Thieves Town, and since it's a pendant, I don't think you lose the follower if you pick up a pendant. Or is that a crystal?
True. That's true, but it's the purple chest, so I don't see why you wouldn't just flute to 7, turn that in, and then flute back to 3.
That is true. Yeah, he's going to 7.
Did we get a look at what was on the Lake Hylia Island at any point?
I don't think we have, because Fred did not go there. Or no, Johnthebranch didn't go there when he was water walking, and didn't later either, I think. Okay, Fred's about to get his flipper, so I might find out now.
Very possible. Oof.
The hole just snuck up on him. Nothing he could do.
And the problem with the purple chest is, if you have the purple chest following you, it just won't even let you go into dungeons.
Yeah, but if you go into if you leave it behind, go in the dungeon, and you pick up a crystal, I think it disappears. But if you pick up a pendant, it still stays.
Yeah, I think that might be correct.
It's weird. It's just better not to worry about it at all, honestly.
It's the same thing with the blacksmith is the thing. It's like you could carry the blacksmith into Thieves Town, fight blind with him, and pick up the pendant, and still have the blacksmith when you're done. Same thing with Skull Woods.
Oh, but we've got Fred actually heading into Swamp. Hookshotless Swamp. Gross, but this is Plando.
Going into Swamp right now indicates presence of vanilla hookshot.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Or either that or belief that your opponent plays vanilla hookshot.
That is also a good argument.
Yeah, if it weren't a Plando situation, I would almost always avoid it.
Absolutely.
Unless, I didn't have a choice in the matter.
Alright, and Johnthebranch has also completed Aghanim.
I hope this is okay. Sounds like it might be garbage o'clock for my internet. 1 second.
No problem.
There we go. Should be better.
Yep, and we have John headed over to pick up that hammer. And Fred is still working his way through this swamp. No, Canis Maria could try for some bomber down, but that can be a little finicky at times.
Diver down bombs is, it's a nice backup to know about.
Actually, can't even do it because can't grab the key with a hook shot. Never mind.
That is true. I was thinking more about when he finds the hook shot and goes to the back. Because
He has to be here first.
I'm just considering it a foregone conclusion, is what I'm thinking.
I mean, it's not a bad foregone conclusion to have, considering his plan.
I mean, if he placed vanilla hookshot, actual vanilla hookshot, he would have gone for the big chest there. So maybe he's going for left side swamp.
Yeah, it could be a big key chest instead of, or west chest.
Yeah. I tend to go with big key chest if I'm going to place something there because people usually fall to the left chest first. And without the hook shot, you'd have to do double fall.
That is true.
Then again, they could just read you real hard and drop right side first and just be like, what?
I will see which side Fred drops down in coming up here real soon.
Alright, so John finds that Master Sword in Hype Cave.
Oh, it looks like he's heading right over to Swamp as well.
What kind of sadistic people put things in left side swamp? That's all I'm saying. Why do you hate me? And why do you hate everything else?
Oh, he's going straight for that right side.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you have it.
I mean, you guys are, just making this easy on me. Like, just calling things left and right. It's just like, what are you doing?
So far, 2 swords, a hook shot. So where's the bow?
I don't know. Probably like Dark Maze Pod.
Oh, that sounds horrid. Which is perfect.
Fred, go get the key, please.
I've definitely hook shot it over without grabbing that and be like, oh, well, crap.
Yep, it happens regularly.
Oh, it looks like Fred is going to go for some bomber diver down. Bomb diver down.
And yeah, that
That
does
looks
look
good.
about right.
Wow. Quick.
Alright, switching to the hook shot, that's one of the harder tricks to remember. Walking into Argus, trying to cane him to death, that's happened a few times to me.
Ooh, gets out on back on the ledge by accident.
I've always wondered what makes this dungeon tick.
I don't know. What doesn't make it tick?
I don't know, but Somebody made it tick. I'm just making a bad joke.
Okay.
About the shape of those rooms that he just went through.
Oh. I did not.
It's like a T and an I and a C. Anyway.
Yeah. Is he gonna go for hammer strats on this second phase? Nice. Just gets away. Down goes Argus.
I mean, yes, this game was made in Japan. But even as part of Japan, they made a text box that said, "You found the MC hammer."
All right, John, you gonna go right first or gonna go left?
John was... Yeah, Fred pretty obviously placed the thing here. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but yeah.
And now we're gonna get Lake Hylia.
I mean, Japan has lots of weird symbols, but they also, know Roman text. So that's... I would not be surprised if they made it say TIC for some reason there. But that's a pretty solid read from John if he was not the one who placed that, because, I mean, waiting on the hook shot there forever would be terrible.
That would be pretty awful. Now the next race these two are going to have, they're going to go into Swamp early and nothing's going to be there. Just because.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh yeah, we now have all of Death Mountain, Dark Death Mountain, all available to us now.
Yep. Got a significantly gross portion of the game.
I don't know, I kind of like this area, other than T-Rock.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, 7 items coming up.
I mean, Ken, why not both? Do Mountain, end up at Hera, finish off the last 5-6. It's a pretty nice loop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider those to be 2 separate actions. That's all one big thing.
Yep.
And Paradox Cave also turned up pretty light.
Now we got Spiral Cave, Dark Death Mountain.
I think he's just going straight to Dark Death Mountain here because he set the portal up.
That's the case. I've seen it where people bomb jump across, go do Spiral Cave, and then come back to this portal.
There is that.
With this dungeon layout, I don't think it's very likely for an Oops All Dungeons.
Well, I mean, really the main potential problem, and there's the Cane and Bombos, hello.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
The main potential problem I see, like pedestal-wise, would be the thing that was mentioned earlier, where you have a bow there and the other one's in GT.
Oh, that would be awful. Or even the Meyer Ancient Medallion, seeing as we don't know what that is yet.
We got a shovel.
Shovel, lovely.
Well, we know it's not JTN seed.
Clearly. So we have Ether to enter TR. We don't have it. That's probably a relief to these runners.
All right, Fred, going to finish Hera. Now, I believe Fred was the one who cleared out all the items in Hera earlier.
Yeah, and now they can just Hera pot and get up there real quick.
Yep. So this is just going to be finishing it for the crystal. Now, the crystal, of course, is the 5/6 crystal, so there is that.
Oh, this spin speed setup I can never get properly.
Yeah, me neither.
But Fred gets it nice.
I think it's fake. It's not real. I'm kidding.
Yep. Doesn't exist.
It's like Mimic Clip. It's impossible.
Switches over to the hammer. Very nice. Shoulder arm fight. And
pretty stinking quick.
Yeah, gets that 5/6 crystal.
Alrighty then.
He's leaving behind Spiral Cave. No need for it.
Alright, so he's got the Cane of Samaria, he's got Bombos. Where's he gonna head now? Looks like an Ice Palace play.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, that does sound like an Ice Palace, layout.
Yep. And to be fair, you don't really want to go into pod without a bow, and they've already been in Eastern Palace.
And those modes have not been updated, so it's this is just defeat Ganon open 7/7, plain what you would see in open mode. Alright, Pengators defeated, and just a map to start things off.
He's going to go back to flip the switch. Does have to be careful. It doesn't have a ton of magic, but gets it first try. Oh, that's perfect. I think. You walk through my wall, I'm going to give you a single arrow. Oh, we have an ice rod.
Okay.
Okay, Ice Rod and Ice Palace.
Yeah. Not outside the realm of possibility. Isn't strictly required, but we all know that Plando has a way of making pedestal a requirement.
That it does.
Right. Does appear that the call to skip Spiral Cave was a pretty good call.
Yeah, nothing in it. Do we get all 3 items in ice? Because Fred's just skipping that big chest right there.
It's like, well, I hope for Fred's sake that we did, because otherwise he's going to have a pretty awful trek here. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible. Single arrow, ice rod, and maybe something else in the freezer room.
Yeah, it would have been the freezer room, because I know the initial ping gator was just the map. Alright. Busting out hammer strats here on Cold Stare, which is never fun.
He does have a red potion, which will be useful. Oh,
Oof.
down to 3 hearts.
Well, I hope everybody's ready for way too many beeps.
Yep, putting on that cape might be a good idea. Down to it. Yep, now 1 hit will kill him.
Actually,
Isn't it 3?
Yeah,
3 hearts?
It's 3 with blue mail.
Oh, 3 with blue mail. Okay, it's hard to have.
4. It's 2 with red mail. It's 4, 3, and 2.
Got it. All right, so down goes Cold Stare for Fred. That will be their 3rd crystal, I believe. 4th, actually.
All right, we're getting some real progress here as John decides to head toward the Tower of Hera. All right, Fred, I imagine this is a play for the Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, Pyramid Fairy, and then maybe into Pod. Maybe Bottle Glitch to the right side.
Yep. And he managed to save the potion that he had on hand.
Yeah, didn't have to use it because of that handy use of the cape.
Yeah. So one of the advice I have for people who, using the cape is basically just like get in there and just spam the heck out of the sword.
Absolutely. Because
as you're swinging the sword, it doesn't drain magic.
This game has some interesting features.
Yep, certainly not bugs.
Not at all. Alright, so let's see what we have in Pyramid Fairy here. And on the... Oh, we already seen the pyramid. That's right.
Yeah, I think it was just 20 rupees. We've got 10 bombs and the Quake Medallion.
Interesting. Still haven't seen what we need to get into Misery Mire, but you have 2 medallions already.
I mean, I think given the current state of equipment, I wouldn't be surprised to see one or more of our runners head that direction.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw Turtle Rock either.
Ether was for Turtle Rock.
Ether? Well, that's dumb.
Yeah. And so, looking at it, what do we need for go mode then? Pending medallion checks.
Bow. There
What
it
was
is.
that? What was that?
Okay, bow on catfish.
That is horrible. But luckily they went to it, so. But Fred's still looking.
So basically, like, we might not need ether, because we might not need to get into Turtle Rock, but it depends on what the Mire medallion was.
But I think Fred might be looking for another sword, because that would be nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Looks like we will get to find out what that Mire medallion was. I wouldn't be surprised if one of our runners actually checked it earlier and we didn't notice.
That is a very good possibility, because they were in Bunny State. It is bomb posts.
All right, so that's theoretical go mode.
Yeah, we're just looking for.
You might want another bow or some.
Yeah, theoretical.
A sword or something like that, but there's nothing stopping you from beating the game right now.
I'm sure these runners would rather not do a silverless Master Sword Ganon.
So, what do you know? We did manage to avoid a pedestal seed here.
We did. Somehow.
I don't know how many conflicts there were to begin with throughout this, so maybe there was an attempt at a pedestal seed at some point.
All will be revealed after the race. So no Godmire as of yet.
Logically, the fire rod might be necessary. Yes, that is correct. But with the boots and the lamp, you can sort of get around it if necessary.
Yeah, we might need that fire rod for going right side GT. But that's only if the big key is on the right side.
Correct.
Johnthebranch, did he go back and flip the switch?
I'm not sure. I know a lot of people, advocate not flipping the switch if you intend to full clear the dungeon.
Yeah, but there's half magic. That'll be nice for Fred.
Sweet.
If you find all 3 items early on, you can just go straight to the boss then without having to worry about finding the big key or a small key. I don't know, that's just me though.
So the Icebreaker glitch is a glitch that involves a recently discovered thing called door state extension, where it thinks you're in the door, so when you hold down, you go right instead of forward. And the presence of the Samaria block causes that to be extended. Now, the way you do it is you get yourself 1 pixel into the door, and then you swing your sword and hold down right to clip yourself 1 pixel into the silly railing there. Then you drop a Samaria block and release the D-pad while that's happening. Then you want to hit left for exactly 1 frame and then hold down. If you hold left for too long, you'll see the block move too far, at which point you'll want to hit down and then try to hit left 1 pixel again and hold down, that sort of thing. You can continue that process until you get it right. You can also hold up instead of down. Either one works. So yeah, that was me attempting to summarize how do you do Icebreaker in about, a minute.
Yep. And I think John unfortunately miscounted his items and continued on in Ice Palace.
All right, Fred is applying arrows to Vitreous here.
Not as fast as Silver's, but works.
Yeah. My favorite strat here, given the setup here, would be, this.
Yep. Go up there
get
and
in there,
slash.
spam the sword like we were talking about a minute ago. Just slash all day.
I've done this, in fact, and I've actually killed the big eye before some of the small eyes at times.
It is possible. Especially if you've got, like, Butter Sword. Just get up in there and just...
Yeah, I think I had, like, one
die.
hard tempered sword, so that's what I did it, and I killed the guy in the back first by accident.
Well, I mean, it works.
It works.
All right, so now you can switch to arrows and you'll be safe. And there you go. Fred taking down Vitreous. And that is 5 out of 7 crystals. We've just got the Pod Eastern double play left.
I do believe so.
That sounds like somebody played the worst case scenario, Plando.
Ugh, that sounds horrible.
Where, in fact, Vitreous had to be killed with something like a whole metric. You had like 40 some odd bombs, but you only had 5 arrows, and you had green mail and 4 hearts.
Was that an inverted seed? I feel that has to be inverted seed, right?
No, it was entrance.
Ah, okay.
Oh, apparently there was a seed in the Plando Tournament where that happened.
Yeah, no, that's what I was asking, if that was an inverted seed, because...
Probably.
Oh yeah, inverted 5 hearts. Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds like death galore.
All right, Fred now entering Palace of Darkness to finish off Pod. It's so long since I've ever been able to go mode Pod. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. But we did get the big key there.
You gotta be kidding me, yeah.
Yeah, so now all you want to do is just go right side, pick up one of the keys over there, and just finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's guaranteed to be at least one key in the right-hand side.
Very easy Pod here. Very nice. Alright, and Johnthebranch is going to go ahead and go for mini Pyramid Fairy now. Nothing there, but hopefully they continue and go to Catfish to get that bow. And that won't put them in go mode because they still haven't been a Dark Death Fountain, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Cane or Bombos on the tracker.
I mean, they were there. I'm certain they've been there. I mean, he did Icebreaker, so yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
He did Ice.
There we go.
All right, so John is also going to head to Catfish, which we know contains the bow he wants. I'm not gonna lie. Catfish bow sounds kind of like an audience pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
It doesn't look like it was one of these guys' picks because they would have been there a lot earlier.
Oh yeah, they would have beelined it to it.
We got a bow. Meanwhile, Fred about to face off against Helmasaur.
"17 hammer hits, followed by 8 arrows to the cranium."
Or you could do 8 Master Sword slashes, or 4 spins, or
Yeah, it's just faster to bow, I feel like.
Or if you're real
hammer.
good, you could do 4 hammer hits. You got to get up real close.
Yeah, I can never get the hammer hits, so I always go for the bow.
You can, I believe it is like 1 pixel, it's basically pixel perfect to hit the jewel without taking damage with the hammer.
Alright, Fred is done with his 6th crystal and will be headed to Eastern. We still have to complete Eastern. Duh.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, John going for Eastern first here. That's a strategy I don't generally recommend when you have access to pod as well, because the mirror is a thing.
Hey, you can just mirror over as Fred's doing right now.
Yeah. Not saying it's an invalid strategy, just not something I would recommend.
Maybe because he's already been through here, just wants to go finish off the boss.
Yeah.
Which actually, Fred has saved a little bit of time by noping out after that glove.
Fred was trying real hard to dash down the hall of balls and just could not pull it off.
Yeah, the RNG would not let him.
Also, I just can't believe I've never heard anyone call that the Hall of Balls.
I mean, it would be a pretty apropos name. Oh, and it is the big key in this vanilla location. So the death John took earlier was moot because he can't even skip that side now.
Yeah.
At least it'll be easier to get that because doesn't have to worry about anything really.
Yeah.
It's got red mail.
Run in there and
heart.
take it. If you were desperate, you could sit there and pull out the cape or something.
Yep. There you go. Get that big key. Still hunting for that sword. Fred isn't. He's going for it.
Talk about your sync.
And there it goes.
Alright, heading over to the last few rooms of Eastern. Yeah, Fred's gonna replenish the arrows here.
Yeah, he did use a few of them on Helmasaur, so.
And John got a little bit
Oh, and
A
so is
little bit
Fred.
bodied there. Like, he got the first 5 arrows set up, and then he just got hit by one of them. So that can cause the quick kill to fail. Plenty of ways the quick kill can fail on this one.
That is
Ask
true.
me how I know. Because I'm bad. Alright, Link. We've already got people guessing GG big keys.
1 through 22?
Yep, 22.
I'm assuming I know where, at least I think I know where you're picking.
Yeah,
contractual
14 is
obligation,
my normal number there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 12.
Alrighty. And it'll be 13 just to mess with us, won't it?
Of course.
Fred going up through Super Bunny Cave, which I've been told even if you have to open the portal, it's still faster to do Turtle Rock because Super Bunny Cave it's sort of a back and forth thing.
That's true.
But,
and also, if you miss the hookshot flip, it's definitely slower. But he didn't, so.
Yeah. But yeah, these like screen transition things, they're slower than they look, is the thing. Because you don't even think about them because you're not doing anything during that time. But yeah, there's some time being taken by that.
Yeah, it is true.
J-Lo being merciful with a 1. That's some. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fast time for Plando.
But I mean, they are in a Master Sword Silverless mode at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, Master Sword Silverless can be a pain, I believe is the technical term.
Absolutely. And he's going left first, so maybe doing a little bit of a. Well, I mean, without a fire. Well, hey, there's a bug net.
Not even going for it.
Yeah, without a fire out, doesn't make sense to go right side, but at least do Hope Room, right?
I mean, I probably would, but that's because I have a very specific algorithm that I use.
Ah, that would help then. Alright, we got a small key, 3 bombs, number 3, heart, and 4, and small key and 5.
Heading on to the map chest, etc.
Oh, gets knocked off by the spike.
It's a fair enough point from J-Lo. Going there because Talon, because Plando.
That's not a bad play.
Yeah. Let me just say, there's a reason I decided not to run in this one. I figured I'd have a much better time, like, watching it.
Oh, come on. I haven't had any races so far, but I heard it's fun.
Oh, yeah. And it was fun when I did it before. I was just like, nah.
Not this year.
Not this time. Wanted to give people the opportunity if they wanted it.
And there's the big key.
There we go.
That was, I believe,
7? Would have been 7, right? Yeah. So Zeta 0 is the closest. With an 8.
GG to Zeta 0. You win absolutely every Plando seed you want to make.
There we go. was gonna say you win a box that's filled to the brim with Jack Squat.
That too. Fred getting a little bodied by these mimics.
Yeah, mimic rooms in GT are also impossible. I don't know how anybody does it correctly.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame Fred if he decides to stop over at the safety room coming up in the next room here.
Yeah. You know what it would have been nice for safety room? A bug net.
Yes, that would be actually very useful.
Just throwing that out there.
Nah, Fred's gonna take the potion. Don't need no safety room. Where's John going?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they complete. Oh, a bomb refill or a bomb?
Oh, okay.
Oh, buying some more arrows and more bombs.
Because why not? But yeah, a few extra arrows never hurt nobody, especially if you're gonna go fight Vitreous and you want to use arrows on him. Because if you want to use nothing but arrows on Vitreous, you actually need more than 30. It's a minimum of 33. I think. Wait, no, my math has to be wrong there. That's a minimum of 41.
So, quite a few.
Yeah, it's 33 just for the small eyes. Wait. No. Okay, my math is wrong because I'm bad. Again. It's 34 total. It's 27 for the small eyes because there's 9 of them and 3 apiece.
We're seeing some very nice ice rod strats
and
from
then 35. Okay.
Fred.
8. I can math today. Maybe. Yeah, ice rod strats on Landmo is always a fun thing. Though it did put him kind of low on magic, which is somewhat a concern, although there's a little bit more magic you can pick up in the next room.
I think as long as he uses the lamp, he'll be fine.
Yeah, the lamp doesn't require a ton of magic, and he is going to be able to pick up a little there from the Wizrobe. Because why not?
Exactly. Yeah, he'll be fine as long as he picks up the magic that's in the laser room afterwards.
Definitely something I would recommend. You may actually be able to light the torches here without that. Especially because, again, there's more magic here.
I mean, he has to. He doesn't have a fire rod, so he has to go there. Oh, you mean up here? Okay. Yeah, that's true. And you can
you can always refill in the room before Moldorm 2.
When I first saw that you could light that torch without being next to it, I was quite shocked.
Fred has tried to avoid picking up a shield this game and has been unable to do so.
In that quest to find a sword, he has found a shield. More bombs, so we only got one shot left.
Look, if you had one shot to find something better than the freaking Master Sword, would you go for it? Or just let it slip?
I would absolutely go for it. And Fred gets a little trolled by Trolldorm, unfortunately. Take 2 is much better.
Good times. Alright, final chest. What do we have?
A compass.
Rip.
So, one thing I noticed is John didn't pick up half magic, so I guess they went for the lobby chest instead of one locked behind the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little unfortunate because half magic would have been nice considering their equipment.
Oh, robbed on that hit there. That should have been a second hit.
Oh yeah, and these are not some very nice setups, and so many blue balls. There we go. That's two. Oh, come on, that's gotta hit, right?
Physics is a suggestion. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection, nope.
It means nothing to this game. But through Aga 2 is Fred, and on to a Master Sword Silverless Ganon fight. Ugh.
Yep. Pull this one out, you're going to need a grand total of 52 spin attacks. You basically act like you're dealing cards.
Yep. It's gonna take a bit. Oh, John has to be very careful down to a single heart. Okay, he uses his blue potion. He's out of arrows too.
And then he realizes he's got the cape.
Oh no.
Fred found a nice little spot. You can get some double spins in there. Alright, victory is down for John. That's 7 crystals for John. And Fred has managed to get into phase 2.
That's a very nice setup location for Ganon there. Top right.
That is some optimal Ganon beatdowns.
I believe Fred also has one green goo left.
Possibly?
From the magic bat.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Did he check? Oh, into phase 3. Very nice.
You definitely want to try to get the torch glitch here.
Oh, absolutely. I have tried Master Sword Silverless without torch glitch. I felt like I'd probably fall into it faster with torch glitch.
Arrows in Light World, that could be any number of places.
It could be the green pendant turn in.
Could be. Neither of our runners actually went for Thieves Town finishing Thieves Town, so there you go.
J-Lo pointing out something very interesting. Could be Ped. That is the case. Oh, I think the light just went out before he got that spin in.
I forget, did we see someone actually check Graveyard Ledge?
I don't think we did. No, we did. Johnthebranch went there.
Okay. I remember thinking they might, and then not actually seeing what was there.
I don't think there's anything important. It could be Mimic Cave. No, Mimic Cave is Death Mountain, right?
It could also be in the dig spot, which I don't think we saw.
Yeah, we did get the shovel up in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, it could be behind any number of fetch quests. A bunch of shenanigans. We'll figure it out eventually. Here in a hot minute. Fred just,
oh no,
chugging away.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's rough. Oh, was that the fire rod? That was the fire rod.
Wow.
Wow. That is unfortunate. And now the fairy doesn't even want to join him.
Looks like we'll have another go from Fred.
All right, take two. And now he's already used his potion too. So won't be able to use the cape as liberally in phase 2, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I would have been tempted to just run over to the potion shop real quick myself.
Same.
All right, so John has not located anything of any real consequence over here on the right side. Kind of hoping there might be a sword over here.
Yeah, that's true. That would be nice. Would have been nice. And John making the right option and picking up that bug net.
I mean, let's be fair. There's probably a sword on the laser bridge.
Of course.
And let's see, where else?
I mean,
just put one on Moth just to be mean.
Chat's already called Ped, so that's kind of on Moth.
Yeah, well, Ped is where Chat thinks the bow is the thing.
Oh, fair.
All right, Fred going back in for round 3, it looks like.
All right, John is getting close to starting to climb here.
It's not outside the realm of possibility that the catch-up could occur. I mean, I wouldn't wish it on Fred, but it is possible.
It is. Can't swipe. Gotta hold your sword out and spin him. And John gets that big key. He's gonna keep going. Maybe check rando room and then switch back over.
Yeah, I feel like that. If I was uncomfortable with, say, with Master Sword Silverless, it would definitely be worth it to continue.
All right, 50 rupees, 50 rupees, 20 rupees, and a map.
Rip.
And off you go.
Oh, Fred did have another green potion sitting on
Oh,
hand.
that's pretty useful then. Has to be careful though, down to 2 hearts. And John's down to 9 arrows. We'll have to use 4 of them in each room, so
There are 5 under a pot in the second room, though. So.
Oh, that's true. And also, that 5 drop from the Mimic was very nice.
There is that.
Alright, back to phase 4, almost, for Fred. Gets George Glitch again, yeah.
John picked up the pot for the 5 arrows and then just left the 5 arrows.
I guess realized, well, not really going to need it for anything else going up the climb.
Fair enough. Ooh.
That was
giving
very
me a heart attack, Fred.
Yeah, he likes to do that strat where you're kind of underneath Ganon, and that just throws me for a loop because I'd be like, I'm falling off, I'm gonna fall off.
Shoot, I haven't been counting.
Neither have I. When it comes to Silverless Ganon, I spin till I win, and I don't count.
I usually do count when I'm actually playing, but yeah, not here. It's getting some pretty good double hits. It is possible, although very difficult, to get triple hits in each phase with the lamp and Master Sword.
You have to have the right Ganon placement, really. He's got to be bottom left, then top left, and then, yeah, basically.
It's all about being able to actually get the charge done in time. Because, like, with the Fire Rod, you can hold the sword out, and then when you hit the Fire Rod, you keep the charge. This is not the case with the lamp.
That's true. Doing really well this time, though. Even though he's down 2 hearts.
Just knocking himself to the wall there, just again.
Oh boy. There we go.
Okay.
We can breathe now.
Fred has finished off Ganon.
And he crosses over with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 57 seconds. GG, Fred.
GG indeed. It looks like John is continuing up GT, so we may see John also finish.
Yeah, if you're already here, at least give it a shot, all right? And John gets a fire shield. The last useful shield you can get.
I mean, as somebody who plays entrance and is bad at laser skips, I disagree. But in this particular seed, yeah.
GG, Fred. Welcome in. How do you feel? You there? We can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, GG.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, mic troubles, but I felt okay. There was some of my execution was a little bad, but in some couple of items I kind of left late, but overall felt good. I'm just sick of doing Silverless Ganon after doing it 2 races in a row on Master Sword.
Oh, that's awful.
Gross. Yeah.
Hey,
so I'm assuming the hook shot was your doing.
Yes, I planted that hook shot.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was climbing Aga Tower to get my hammer, I was like, going to Swamp Palace next, going to Swamp Palace next. And then when I marked it on my tracker, the Swamp Palace stayed red. I was like, I still need those flippers.
GG and welcome, John.
Hey, John.
GG. If there had been a sword or silvers there, I would have finished it out. But it was going to take me 10 minutes to do that.
Yeah, it definitely was the
I
other
need to
bow.
confirm my forfeit. Sorry, I didn't realize it was a 2-click.
The chat absolutely called that one the other bow and arrow being on the pedestal there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, there.
Yep.
You guys were not going to get that.
Yeah, we're before we go into picks and strategy. Did we see the other 2 swords, and does that relate?
We did not see the other 2 swords. No.
Fascinating.
I can actually look them up real quick here. So the other 2 swords, one of them was on the TR boss on Trinex,
Never gonna get that.
and then the other one was actually in the big key room of GT. So it would be behind Armos, Vice Armos.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Okay.
never getting that.
I mean, I went into Rando room just in case that big key was a plant and there was, silvers right behind it or another sword right behind it.
I almost did that. Did not.
Oh gosh!
Yeah,
we still have an hour before the 9 p.m. race. Cool. We can actually do a real interview.
Yep, we have
Yep.
time.
We have
amazing
time.
concept.
This was actually pretty quick for a Plando then.
Yeah,
Only
GG,
an hour
Fred.
42.
I expected to be another 10 minutes behind you after that. Did I actually throw you? Oh, should I tell you my picks or who goes first?
Whoever wants to.
You are welcome to go whenever.
They kind of asked me before you jumped in. I had planted that hook shot on left side swamp.
Okay, I'm glad I found that. I thought that would be the audience or the crew plant. What was your other plant?
So I put the mirror in Kingstown, so I knew.
Oh, of course it was.
I found that fast too. Like I said, this smells funny. I felt pretty good about that, but I also thought that could have been, because those are both ones that could very easily be on their own. But you know what I mean. They could, those 2 could be crew and audience. Well,
so John, were you the Moon Pearl?
I want Fred to guess what my plants were.
Probably Bombos and Canis and Maria. That felt kind of.
No, it was the Moon Pearl in Checkerboard Cave, and then I put that Fire Rod in Hope Room, so I knew I wouldn't ever have to finish off Trinix unless
Actually,
so here's the thing, though. Fred never picked up that Fire Rod.
Nobody noticed that I never once did a map check the entire game?
Oh, wow. Actually, now that you mentioned Fire Rod, I kind of, when I saw the pendants, I was like, I'm pretty sure John put Fire Rod in GT because all of these pendants need a Fire Rod to beat them. And I never did Hope Room, so I had to do Silverless Master Sword with a lamp on Ganon.
Which is gross.
Yeah.
Hey, you still did it faster than me.
You had us scared like 3 times when you nearly fell off.
I mean, I did
and then
fall
you
off,
did.
and I died. Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I kind of figured Moon Pearl was an audience or a booth pick because that's a little trolly. But,
well, originally I had that, and then I had Hammer behind Bat, but you and I conflicted on that on first pick.
Yeah, we did. I remember that we did have a conflict at some point.
Yeah, you guys had a conflict, and then you just blew the whole seat up. You decided, nah, you didn't need to finish it, and you decided to just blow it all up.
Yeah, so what was the what were the crew and audience plans?
Okay, so crew plant was the hammer.
Where was that? Oh yeah, that lumberjack cave. Yeah.
And audience pick was the booths in Agina.
Oh, I'm glad I found that early too.
Yeah.
I mean, early on, I was just looking so hard for a weapon. I said I can't even clear Mini Moldworm Cave with 3 bombs. So I need something.
Wait. You're telling me the bow was not a plant?
It was not a plant. It was the
either
Rando
case.
Nope, neither bow was a plant apparently.
What the actual heck?
Oh wait, even the second bow. Wow.
Yeah, that was just the Rando being Rando.
Thanks, game.
Thanks, game. So, okay. I assume everyone noticed my mistake on forgetting that what was it? Pod was a crystal. because you probably saw me on that second dip into Easter Palace. I didn't go the long way because I said, oh wait, that's a pendant, and then I looked at it while I was in EP and I said, oh damn it, I'm gonna have to walk back to that portal. Not that made the difference. It sounds like Fred was about 10 minutes ahead of me, maybe even more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
You probably knowing what you put in Graveyard Ledge, that means you probably didn't take 3 trips up there. I took a separate trip up there for Houlihan. I took a separate trip there for Back of Escape. I took a separate trip for Bonk Rocks even because I was still looking for a weapon at the start of the game. And then I took a second trip up there for Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. I think I took 5 trips there.
Yeah, I delayed. You were talking about that graveyard area that you took like 5 trips. Yeah, I kind of knowing that mirror was there. I even delayed Death Mountain to get into Hera, which was nothing anyway. But
I also made the horrible mistake of saying I'm gonna finish Smith Chain instead of tearing off to Hype Cave, and so I ended up doing the whole Hyrule Castle climb with just a sword, and that slowed me down a bit. Just the fighter's sword.
Yeah, I think both players ended up doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, these 5 checks, what are the odds one of them is a sword? 5 out of 216. Nobody puts swords in Hype Cave. It's going to be fine. I'll just do this, and I'll have quicker access. And, of course, I would have saved time by going to Hype Cave first.
No, I didn't do it either, so...
So what I find interesting is that one of you placed the mirror, and the other one placed the Moon Pearl in Checkerboard Cave. Right?
And it was logically sound. I was really surprised when I put that Fire Rod in Hope Room. I said, this is going to be so tenuous. It's going to bomb or be a conflict, but that's going to tell me something about what he was picking. And then it went through. And I said, oh, damn. I didn't actually want to put a Fire Rod there. I was trying to test for information.
That's probably what our first, sort of logic on was, where the thing that I placed, the first 2 items, it came back very quickly that it was going to be a problem. I said, well, I kind of have an idea of what he placed or whatever. And of course, this was like our second or third one, but...
Yeah, no, your logic bomb, both with the way you place items, would have made it impossible to get to Armos. And you placed something in Armos that required something outside of it. So it was like, that's not going to work. So Fred was trying to put the Samario in the GT big key chest. Which then would require the hook shot in order to get to the GT big key chest. But then you, John, put the put the boots there and the hook shot in hook shot cave.
Yeah,
there'd be no way to get to that area. So
I thought that was really bright, and then it bombed.
I was actually laughing because both of your picks were so similar.
Oh wow! Wait,
I mean,
it was because we put it in the same chest.
Not same chest, but both of them were so similar, there was no way to get to Armos because either the hookshot or the cane was locked behind the Armos, basically.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Well,
all right.
What?
Have we thanked everyone yet?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, you can thank all of these people for this piece of garbage seed. No.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who pitched in last minute. Math Girl, as usual, coming in at the last second to make it restreamed. So far, perfect run on the tournament as far as restreams go. Thank you, Antisim, for how do we say your name, Antisim? It comes up enough. We should all know how to say it.
Antisim.
Okay. Thanks for Antisim for rolling the seed. Thanks for Ken for tracking as his name is like 50% of the tracking on this tournament. And then Antisim, you calmed, and thanks for Dr. Bob Tastic. I've never seen you calm in a tournament I've been, so that's cool.
Well, there you go. I actually decided not to run in this tournament so I could do a little more commentary if necessary.
That's great. Thank you.
So yeah.
And thank you, the audience, for watching, for which this would not be restreamed. If not for which.
For sure.
Yeah. Thanks once again to everybody for joining us, and again to the runners for putting on an excellent show. And good luck in the next matches that you have.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got to get at least one more game off, or I've got to get at least one game off of Fred to advance. I know that because Nep's just gonna go 6-0 in this group.
All right. We'll see you all. That's basically all I have to say. Antism, if you have anything else to say, go right ahead. Otherwise, I'll call it a
GG
stream.
the runners. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will see you all at a later occasion. Good night, everybody.